Good, my guy.
Yo,
This is Blood Talk, first episode. Got my co-host in the building.
PD
Y'all want
360.
to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm P360.
wait, what the 360 mean, P?
Yeah, let's talk about that shit. Let's start this shit out, man. Fuck that, Blood Talk. We'll talk to me, talk to them.
Two P360.
All right.
Uh, I'm 300 all the way around.
And there you have it.
I ain't really him. He was kind of low, but okay, whatever he said.
Oh, you ain't him? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Say it
Well,
again.
I'll repeat. I said I chose P360 because I want to be able to see things from all around 360 degrees, not just one way. You
Got a
got that?
Mm,
broad view.
A broad view, a wide spectrum.
okay, all right. Well, my shit ain't that hard, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chop tracks here. I'm a producer, sound engineer, fucking anything with audio. That's what I do. But it
All
is what it
right.
is.
What's the nice
It's
Very.
discussion?
my name is self-explanatory. I don't even know how the chop thing came up. Oh, I was playing
No, you got
basketball.
the
That's how
band
the
head
chop.
music on your anchor.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, Bandhead Music is the label and the fuck in my business shit. You know, that's what it is. Bandhead Music. But Chop Tracks, that's who I am. Owner of
Right, right.
Bandhead
That's
Music.
why
Yeah,
specify, you know what I'm saying, what
yeah.
it is.
Bandhead Music. When you see that, you know that's me. Ain't
That's what they
nobody
look
get
for you.
that.
That's what they gonna go for, right? The band head music.
Yeah, you can look Bandhead Music up and find me quicker than Chop Tracks.
You did. We in the building, fellas. So anybody got any topics that they wanted to get into? I think Chop, you had something you wanted to.
I did, but I don't want that to be my first topic,
Why not?
cause it's like,
Why
you
not?
know, because bruh, it's
It's a
like
topic though. Come on, we gotta be all the way out with it. Like, come on, what's the topic? If it's
the
personal,
He
I
wants you
won't
to
bug
talk
it.
about. He itching. He
it's
itching.
not
I don't know what it
personal. I
is.
mean, it
Hey,
has to do with some of
all
my personal
conversation.
life,
Yeah.
but it's not directly personal, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. I don't, I just don't know about having that conversation because people are not ready for that conversation. But that's what this show is about: having conversations that people is not ready to have yet. You see what
Correct.
I'm saying?
Not
So,
really have
with
yet.
that being said, with that being said, the topic is basically how in the equality bills and laws and shit that they're trying to pass, and basically in our society now, they're trying to force feed us this LGBTQ ABC 3 whatever the fuck you
Oh
want to
wait,
call
now
that
hold up.
shit.
We gonna talk blood, but I didn't know we was gonna talk that fucking blood, nah.
I'm just saying
You
because
trying to get me
Paul
kicked
made
off before
me.
I even get started, man. Spotify ain't fucking with me, man. This shit is over with.
Man, Paul asked me to bring this shit out. See, I wasn't gonna talk about it because I felt like, that topic is very touchy. It's a lot of motherfuckers could get
Right,
us
right, right.
banned
You
just
right
from
though.
even talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want that to be like the first thing, but it's the freshest thing on my mind because I just finished looking at it on Instagram and on Fox News. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that'll be a
So
part of like daily news then. So that's a part or like real
yeah,
life
it's just a
situations.
current event.
So
Yeah, it's like it's a
that's a part of
current
black
events.
anyway. So
Yeah, I think we should have we should
Put
for
it,
the
put it down.
current event part of the
Hey, but
segment.
let me
Yes.
interrupt you right quick. For the people out there listening, this is cut up. This how it popped off. Guess what? This is how it popped off. Okay, get over it, or don't fuck with it. Just leave it alone then, or keep listening. Cause guess
Okay.
what? It's gonna get real. It's gonna get good. Go ahead,
Right.
bro.
And now, I want to say this first and foremost on record. I have no problem with the alphabet people, bro. I don't. I
Who
do
you talking
not
about? The kids?
care.
Or you
Huh?
talking about
No, I'm
ATM?
talking. No, no, not them motherfuckers. I'm talking about
Oh,
the
you gotta be specific.
LGBTQ. Well, cause they add shit to this shit every fucking second. Like I don't know what the fuck to call this shit. Cause every second
I'm
the shit
done.
changed some kind of way. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And
right, right, right,
you offending them people some kind of way when you know what I'm saying? It's like
right, right.
you can't
But
say nothing about them motherfuckers.
Okay, look, well, let's start off like this. Let's start off slow then. Do we actually know the terms of explaining the community? I must say.
Man, yeah, Dave Chappelle broke the shit down.
Oh shit!
Fuck, Dave Chappelle broke the shit down better than any fucking body, dog.
So look, so I guess we gotta go watch Chappelle shit and brush up
Yeah, Dave Chappelle
on our
broke that shit
communities.
down, dog. That's why it's best to just call it as the alphabet people because you just keep adding to them people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, coming up, I mean, you can't really see coming up what the gay scene was unless you was on the gay scene. So unless you was, cause they got people that say this shit been going on since like the 1700s and
Exactly, because
shit.
I was
Like,
about to say different terms was implemented to was now the communities.
right.
Is
And what I want to say this too, cause
yeah,
like I
was
said,
acceptable.
I don't have nothing against them people. And what I have to say is, I found the shit all the way as far as on the Egyptian walls, in the pyramids in Egypt. Well,
Okay,
so-called Egypt. That's a whole nother topic. But out there,
okay.
where they say Egypt at, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that shit all on the walls. And that motherfucker, people
So
being gay and shit like that. So I'm not saying it that God made people to be gay
it's a
and all that
history.
other shit.
It's a
I'm
it,
not.
it's history behind it, basically. Like
Yeah, I'm just saying them people got a
history
history too.
behind
Just like I would say the Mexicans or the fucking Aboriginal people of America, shit like they have a history. You know what I'm saying? Them people got a history too. And like I said, I don't have
Yeah,
nothing
but that's
against them people.
sexuality though. That's racist sexuality.
The way they're making you talk about them, I guess you have to talk about them like as a group of people that settled somewhere, and now they're trying to expand to the
Yeah,
world.
yeah, I could see that, but then that's still not race though. But you know,
Yeah, I mean it's not politically correct. It's not, but that's what they trying to do or
yeah,
whatever.
because I
But
think because that's what I was about to say. Because thinking about us talking about in the black thing, and saying
right,
this and that, like a lot of that really,
a lot of shit
go
we
with them
asking about, they
mixing
asking about
sexuality.
for years.
that's all I'm saying.
Like,
First of all, and first and foremost, because they
But
mixing
always say this shit.
sexuality
and
with racism.
then what?
First of all, how do you even supposed to
Hold on,
know that somebody is that?
hold on.
Look.
Go
This
ahead.
this is what I was saying, bro.
Well, I didn't even hear Paul talk.
I
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, so I'm saying this. Notice what else got put on the back burner behind gender equality rights. Because it started off as kids and kids to get married. Let them marry. Now they treatment when it comes to insurance practices because at one point gay marriage was not considered something that was legal and not acceptable. So you can't get the same privilege as husband and wife as man and man. You shouldn't be able to get that because y'all chose that this is immorally wrong. But they passed the bill anyway. And so they got what they wanted. But what did we get? Did we get the justice we was asking for all the people that had got killed by police and by the hands of people who were police or training as police and got away with murder? And we asking for the
That
justice
would be
department to step in and take that shit. Say, you know what? Nah, we ain't about to do that. This was murder. Like, keep covering it up. Now we here with this here foolishness of pandemic.
the food. All right. First
Well,
of
none of
all, because I don't want people to just think that nigga just sitting around, because that's what gay people say. You just
Bashing
sit around
gays.
talking.
Right.
Gas and B. I'm not big gay bashing or none of that shit. I was on Instagram and a dude I'm following had this clip of the lady lady man, whatever the fuck they won't call him. He's a transsexual and he on Joe Biden and what you call it, whatever position he had, I don't know or whatever. But he was speaking and the motherfucker was basically saying that they about to start giving puberty blocking drugs to children.
Okay.
And that sparked my interest because I got kids. One, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
right.
how the fuck you block puberty? Like, so her explanation was because gay people say that they just grew up not feeling right. That's the whole little thing. I just don't feel right. I don't feel right. So they saying that to stop them people from going through that, they gonna block puberty. So, you know what happens in puberty. If you're a boy, you start, stinking and shit, you
You're
get your
going
hair and all that shit. If you're a girl, start having a period, woo the woo, all that shit. They gonna block all that shit so you could decide what this fucking gender you want to be between the age of 0 and 4 years old.
That shit is so confusing though, man. Like,
That don't make no sense to me.
like
Like,
the sense
the
in what
thing
they
is,
saying it is, remember the agenda already being pushed in front of their face right now
correct.
on every aspect. Music, movie, TV, videos, you name it, even video games and hard fucking tunes right now. They blasting the gay
yeah, they
lesbian.
forcing you to have to deal with that shit. But see, that's the whole thing. Like, they don't force you to have to deal with
Them children don't know because they seen it at such an early age.
Yeah, the demographic on the TV and radio and what's being put out there has definitely changed, and you can see the dramatic change even in
So,
local libraries and stuff like that.
but then you look at now what you saying about the puberty blocking pill. The only way to block puberty in a boy is to cut down on what? What's the one thing every man start developing at a certain age? Fucking testosterone, which is what? Something produced in a gland in your body, correct? In your
but
brain,
see, you just
right?
talking about the
They
man
block
part of
it.
it.
What else are they gonna be blocking?
I'm
You
think
just
about
talking
this.
about the
Look,
man part of it.
think
You're not
about
talking
this,
about
y'all.
the female part of it.
Yeah. Look, that's what I'm saying. All right, so the part of the appendages, right? So
Hmm.
how are you if you're blocking puberty? How are they able to grow and
That's,
develop those things down there?
that's what
How
I'm
are y'all
saying. That's
stopping?
Exactly. So how you gonna learn how to use what
what
you got?
else is it going to be blocking? Because if you can't produce what you need to produce to become that man or
Right.
woman, you're
Bitch, the pill gonna make it like a
So,
baby doll. Bitch, you gonna have the little thing, the
you
blank
don't
thing right
have what
there.
you need, or you'll have it there, but it won't do you no good the way you want it to.
It's gonna be like the Barbie dolls and shit that just got the little thing right there.
that's what I'm thinking, child. Like what the fuck? Am I
Or they
tripping
gonna
or
put a
something?
knob on that, and they gonna put like a attachment on that motherfucker to where they could twist your shit off and twist your shit back on.
What the
Fuck, that's
fuck?
what it sound like.
That's
Fuck,
what
I
I'm
mean to be
thinking. You
real, fuck.
saying, bro? I don't know.
I'm like,
That is
man,
not
like y'all
right, bro.
fucking tripping. Like I say, so I don't have nothing. My thing is this, dog. That's just
Hey,
like with the people that say they don't want watch, they don't want gay shit to be in their TV programming.
we're trying
First of
to
all,
like carrots and shit, man. Yo, chill out, man.
I understand that. You
Genetically
know what I'm
modified
saying?
niggas, man. What is y'all doing, man?
My thing is,
Yeah.
I know gay people don't want to see heterosexual shit all the time too. So y'all have a fucking channel, bitch. Like we got BET, get them motherfuckers a channel. They got a channel. You
Yeah.
know, watch
Hey,
that channel. You know what I'm saying? Don't come on our shit and be like, oh, well, y'all got to make room for us over here. Why, nigga? Y'all ain't got no room for us over there. Y'all shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't
It
want
just
your
is what
fault.
it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I'm not gay bashing. I'm not doing none of that shit. All I'm saying is using common sense and logic and taking all the emotions out.
All right. So,
Don't talk emotionally.
so look. So what actually happened with the situation with that? So is that a law? Something they trying to pass? You were saying
It's
basically.
in the equality bill, the one that just went to Senate, that passed the Senate. That passed the House of Representatives. That's going
Mm-hmm.
to the Senate now.
Okay.
That's
Speak
why
on
it's a
that.
problem. Because
Speak
it's going, it didn't pass the House now. All the Democrats then voted the shit in. You know, they outnumber them people anyway. So now the Senate have to decide, just like the Senate have to decide about the guns and if they're gonna take the guns. The Senate have to decide if they're gonna add the LGBTQ plus community to the motherfucking equality bill for civil rights and all that shit. So it could be hate crimes and shit if you talk about them gay people. Just like they say you could go to jail if you don't give your or they could take your children from you if you basically want to not give them the puberty shot. If you don't give them the puberty shit, then they talking about they could take your children away from you because they saying that that's like teaching them to hate. What the fuck is you talking about? How is that teaching them to hate? Like the man said. So between 0 and 4, you just not gonna tell them what they got between their legs?
Damn. I know,
That's
right?
bullshit. Fuck that. My
That's what
children
I'm
gonna
trying
know
to
that.
figure out, and
This
that's
is
the
what this
part I'm trying
To
is.
to.
be
This is
honest,
what you
and to be
do.
honest, son, and out of all respect for the
I'm
gay
Bill,
trying to
people,
figure that shit
yeah,
out, bro.
I'm
they
trying
probably don't even want that shit,
to
son. They
tell y'all,
probably don't even
Look,
want that shit.
know what the
a
hell
child
he
you did
got.
a lot and watched a lot by
Exactly.
4 years old,
In
nigga.
4 years, because they like
Come
little
on, man.
absorb the shit. Bro, they'll stare at the TV 5 minutes straight without blinking.
Thank
Because they absorbing everything they see.
you. Exactly.
So
All
that
that
goes back to what
sexuality and
I was
shit that's
saying
on
about
TV.
if you're blocking that from happening, what else you blocking?
You blocking the natural. You
Great
blocking
people.
anything natural. That's natural, son.
Mm-hmm.
That's natural life,
To
dog. You blocking
everything
natural
on the
life.
internet. No, man, nah.
How the fuck you going? How could you even consider that shit going to Senate?
Cause they
Like,
got people bucking that shit up, man. Think about it.
nah, dog.
You
That
got
shit
more.
sound like a
Listen,
movie.
there
Don't
are
it sound like we in a
them
fucking
than
movie?
there are of you. Think
Sound
about
like
that.
we in a movie, dog.
Lobbyists follow the money trail. Who makes the most heterosexual or LGBTQ? They make the
I'ma just say they come together more than we
they
come
make
together. You
the
can't.
fucking
I
most
hate.
money.
I'm not going. I'm not going.
So
I'm
Yeah,
not going.
that has
nobody ain't denying that though.
all right, but
I'm
when
not going to deny that
monetary
with them people. They come together for themselves. We don't. You know.
But
They call us all black, but we all ain't fucking kin. They ain't gonna never say that shit anyway. But that's another topic. Anyway, but them people, they try to bottle them people all in one. What you call it? At least they try to give them an alphabet to identify each one of them. But
right.
they don't. We can't even come together to tell them bitches we ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not trying to come together to do nothing. They ain't came together and like fuck it. And I ain't hating on them for that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a starting, don't
My
you?
thing is,
Don't you think it seemed like they kind of slid that in once?
oh hell yeah, because they not talking about it. It's not
Right,
widely
right.
spread
Because
on the news.
I'm not really hearing the. Usually that to me, to be honest with you, it
That
seems more like it would be like a monumental thing to me where they should be proud of that. They come out, do the news thing, and say that hey, we're a part of the equality bill. This is what we've been asking for. And have the big parades like they do and shit. Like, but it's like it just seems like it's just like okay, yeah, they passed just through the equality bill, and
that's because they are not
you know,
like Ben Watson. I
into
seen
other
Ben
news.
Watson
Like,
posted on. I seen Ben Watson posted on his page. Now that's what let me know something was going on because Ben Watson was on his page. They should have equality for all people, and that's true. You know what I'm saying? They should have equality for all people
wasn't I saying that
or
earlier?
whatever. But
no,
what I'm saying is, I don't have to teach my child at 4 years old that you can either be with a girl or a boy or both of them
Right. Because to be
or
honest
an
with you, you
animal.
shouldn't even be worrying about that at that age.
You should.
Exactly. At that
You
age,
know,
dog,
no,
you ain't supposed to start dating a boy
That's
or
different.
be in a
that's
Instead of
different.
knowing
But
relationship
about
telling them about that
sexuality,
other
until
stuff, you
after
got to
12,
leave that
13,
out.
14
Like,
years
sexuality,
old. Come
learning
on,
who
man.
as a sex and learning about sexuality is two different things. And I think
Son, you ain't about to tell
that's
me a
a lot
motherfucker
of
that
book.
can't.
that's
I love the
carried
kids
away.
of the generation. They
They
can
got it
learn a lot.
that they could get
They,
it.
So
They
I see
got it
that's
in
where
there.
the
but
Oh,
you ain't about to tell me they that
you
fast.
pleasure.
man. I'm telling you, man. Oh, I see it with
Oh
the live
man,
stuff. Y'all seen the transgenders do the readings, do the book readings in the library?
they got a library.
No,
Huh?
no, they don't have a library. They do book readings in libraries, in
Oh, I
schools.
heard about that. And they dress up like the whole
Read
little
the
thing and
whole
go in there and
thing
do the and read the books and
to the
shit.
kids and do the whole yeah, man, yeah. Do
But
the
see, that's just like the
yeah,
conversation that the that one of them had with the
yeah.
dude with the whatever the no I mean not the dude the conversation the transgender had with the girl with the little girl supposed to be a child, but I think that was an adult or whatever. Me and
Right.
Silent was saying that we thought that was an adult, but she like the
It was like
I
on
don't
some.
want.
It was on some troll
I don't
shit, but
know.
she
I
was
don't
on
want to
point.
use the same. I don't want to use the wrong pronoun. I don't know. That's why I just say transgender. But the transgender person basically was trying to tell the little girl how and why he
That's
wanted to
something
be a
to do with
girl.
it.
So the
Yeah.
little girl was like, "Well, why? You know what I'm saying? Why are you trying so hard to be a girl or whatever?" And the little girl went to talking about God and or supposedly the little girl went talking about God and this how
Mhm.
God made you and
Yeah.
the
Use them up.
transgender
Yeah.
person
Yeah,
got
that's
mad and was like,
yeah.
what the fuck,
No, it
nigga? Like
him up.
he ain't say it like that, but it threw him off right quick.
Yeah, man.
And he was like, "Well, are you God?" Talking to the little girl or
Yeah.
whatever. And
Yeah. I
it's like,
remember that.
how the fuck you gonna get
Yeah, he
mad at the
said
little girl
oh,
because
the guy
she don't want to believe that bullshit you trying to teach her or you trying to tell them. You can't get mad at a child because a child gonna sit up there and say, oh well, that's not right. Fuck, you don't have to sit up there and tell a child that. You don't even have to teach a child that same-sex marriage is wrong. If they see it in their homes, that's like when you think about it. Most of the homes where people are gay in my eyes that I've seen with my own eyes, they have gay relatives. A mama, a dad, somebody close to them that whatever. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I never seen a home where no gay was and then gay just popped up out the blue. I never seen it with
right.
my own eyes. I'm not saying that it don't happen. I'm not
So you
saying all of that
well, I
shit.
always seen somebody that was like that around the neighborhood or whatever.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's why I say that the people been existed. You know what I'm saying. I went to
Yes.
school with a dude that was he had his whole little change like, and
And that's why
nigga
I get
used to
so
take up a dude
confused
like,
about
if
certain
nigga
things
used to
they
sit up
saying.
there and
Right.
try to
Yes.
pick on the man and talk about the man, bully the man, boy, nigga beat your ass up behind dude just because it's like he's still a person. You know what I'm saying? Dude ain't trying to
Exactly.
do you nothing. He ain't fucking with you, so why is you fucking with him? You know what I'm saying? But that was back in the G where them people could, they did their thing and you did your thing and the two ain't had to mix. Now we gotta know about them and they gotta know about us.
Mm.
Like it don't add up. If you want
Nah.
peace, your peace would be you and your people with all your people and y'all chilling it on y'all wherever y'all chilling at. You know what I'm
And
saying?
let me ask you a
Like,
question since you say that. Then let me ask you a question. Then, do you think if gays or anybody else in the community stop using uh the word homophobia, if they were to actually look at that and say, hey, they're not scared of us, they're just confused about it. And we can't, you know, so we're gonna try to come to some kind of conclusion to how we go about things. Do you think that would be a step in the right direction to weeding out the real motherfuckers that's on that bullshit. And you know what I'm talking about as far as the pedophilia and these other ones that's sneaking in and doing these weird shit.
Yeah, son. Yeah, like I think the whole homophobia thing is people's way to get you to stop talking about it or whatever. Because if you keep talking to them about it, you're gonna start making sense. Now, what you have to understand is too that people gonna do whatever it is they want to do regardless. So you could talk to some people to they blue in the face, and them bitches still gonna do exactly it is whatever it is they want to do.
Go ahead,
What the fuck happened? Or whatever, but they gotta stop calling niggas homophobes, dog. Nigga is not homophobic, bro. Y'all throwing that shit in a nigga face. I can't turn the TV on without seeing you, motherfuckers. And I'm not saying that, but don't tell me I'm wrong because I won't deal with girls and not deal with men and all that type of shit. Like, no, bitch, that's not my preference. I don't like dudes. You know what I'm saying? I used to like girls that like girls. I don't even like girls that like girls no more because I don't like the whole system of the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like being gay, nothing comes from that. We are taught that, two people come together and another something comes from that. Like two gay people can't have a child. They would have to go holler at a straight person or go holler at a lesbian or whatever. They got to go holler at to be able to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? To reproduce. So the world gets no better. I mean, y'all make money and stuff. Y'all do that, but the world stops with y'all. Y'all helping stop the world from growing.
Well, Paul said that he have a situation on that. Well, you could just speak on that about not speaking about it.
All right. I was trying to stay away from this topic because,
you don't got to call nobody.
I didn't know. You can't say that shit, Paul. Don't come with that bullshit. I said I didn't want to talk about it. Then you made me bring the shit up.
Well, no, look, this a younger me that said this shit, but this how I felt about it, and this how I still feel about that shit.
P360, you did do that. You did a 360.
No, bro. This is no. I'm
like
saying
on some real shit. On some real shit. See when this podcast come out, people gonna be and listen to this motherfucker, bitch. We might be on CNN. Bitch, they gonna be like
deep into it. That's what I really meant. I wanted to stay away from it, but I will say what I've been saying even in my younger days. How about this? How about the lesbian women leave the straight women alone and go fuck with a gay man that want to be a woman? That'll solve that problem right there because you get exactly what the fuck you want. You want a woman, you got a woman. You got a man that want to be a woman, that want to be with a woman. Right. So here you go.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Let the dudes that won't be girls be with the dudes that
and you're right about that. We can't. I spoke about this before. We got on live tonight. You can't open your phone, TV, internet, radio, no type of communication without seeing that shit blasted in front of your children's face. It make you not want because it's even in cartoons.
All right, so wait, Paul, you got to break this shit down because I'm thinking about it. So what you're saying is a dyke will fuck with a so-called dyke because I don't know what they say. A so-called dyke will fuck with a
so-called there's a distinct difference when it comes to the lesbian. You have your studs, which what we call bull or butch, and then you also had the femme. The femme is the ones that wanted to be with another woman or whatever like that, but they not hardcore stud. They don't want to be a man. So if you got a woman that want to be a man, why you can't go get with a gay man that want to be a woman?
God damn it.
You get exactly what you want.
Yeah. Because that way you get exactly what you're looking for. But that means a girl would then be fucking a man and not fucking a woman.
Exactly. Because he want to be a woman that fucking bad. So why not get a woman that want to be a man to fuck a man that want to be a woman. Everybody
Because
happy.
but the dyke ain't a
Leave
real
everybody else
man.
out of that shit. Because
The
you got
dyke
those
real, but
going
the
after
dyke ain't a real man though, son. So you can't, you that's not really like a real swat because they not getting the. I guess if for a woman looking for a woman, she looking for a woman. She ain't looking for a man that want to be a woman because it's still a 6'3" nigga with titties. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
But
I'm just
you
saying though. But
you get
that's
what I'm
what it is.
saying though.
But that's why I think it coming in with the mental thing then.
Yeah, because then it would be mental.
Because then it's a mental thing. That's what they chase after. They know they
Yeah,
can do
it's a
all
mental
this,
thing.
but I think that's what they want to chase just because in the mental, they really done buck themselves up to really, or not saying it in that way of bucking themselves up, but automatically in that suit, I'm going to say. You in
No,
I
that suit,
no.
seen,
you
I seen,
chasing,
I
you
seen some
chasing,
shit, dog. And
I'm gonna tell
basically,
you
what you,
from the way it was
Paul,
explained
I
to
ain't
me
gonna
by
lie, son.
now wait, Chop, check this out. Check this out.
All right.
I have a friend. She like dudes, but she rather mess with other women.
that's different, but go ahead.
She
Wait, it's a
don't really
girl that like dudes, but she'd rather mess
they
with
like
other.
girls.
That's
Right,
different what we talking about, but go
right.
ahead.
All right. All
So
right.
We talking about Brooklyn.
the way
Go ahead.
she explained to me the stud situation works is just what you said. It's all mental. All mental. No matter how, yeah, you doing everything like a dude. But the thing is, she ain't getting no feeling from it. Not no type of connection physically, except for what's produced in her mind.
That was breaking down for you about
Right.
this, about this.
About how that shit really go.
And that's what they consider.
So if
That was
your
they.
mind that while you doing what you doing, you ain't no flipping man. You pretending, right? You
Mm-hmm.
pretending, but your
Is
pretending is so
what I'm saying.
strong, you
Is
get
yeah.
physical impulses
So
like
going
you
by,
doing what a man would do. I'm flipping out about that shit. Your
Don't flip
mind
out.
that strong, but you
yeah,
out here
yeah,
thugging on the block.
yeah, boy.
Boy,
Man,
that
want
shit
let me tell you,
real.
you old lady, boy. Them
Hey,
things ain't playing, boy.
and, and that's the
Studs,
thing. That's the thing. If you can take my man,
studs.
or you man, motherfucker, if I'm not a woman that independently recognizes being a woman that wants to be a man, I had it.
That's what we talking about. Go back to my talk. The real world we live in, where all these type of things are acceptable. So now it's normal. So now you have all these equipments that these people can attach to themselves to be all
Some
they can be.
in the speculation of some parts of the world, some of those parts are borrowed from the actual intendee that was supposed to
God
have the
damn
shit
it.
and embedded somewhere where
What?
the fuck it don't belong. Oh man, yeah, they talking about men having babies now. What the fuck?
Yeah, like how that's even
So that's the
possible?
flipper. That's
Like,
the
so you
flipper.
mean to tell me that a
Nigga, you
man could sit up there
what
and
real
have
motherfucker
a
tell you
child?
to a baby?
No,
Hollywood.
nah.
Right.
I don't want to get pregnant, dog. How that's supposed to happen? Where the baby gonna
Yeah,
come
yeah,
out at?
no short dude.
The show.
No,
Yeah.
man. I don't want to be pregnant. The fuck?
Yeah, man.
Bruh, it's out there. Bruh.
Babe. So they was already talking about that. It was already talking about if Hollywood had made a movie about it, the
If you can
science was
imagine
already out
that,
there.
we could make it
The
happen.
science was already out there. That's what they
Oh,
got that
yeah,
pilot.
that sound about right.
Oh
That
man, you
sound
know that's
about
what
right.
they
The
do.
science already done showed us we could embed
Do all
babies
this,
in
yeah.
certain
So
parts of man.
let's
This
just spin and make
motherfucker
a little
literally
movie.
have a baby. No, that's
We can
real.
go deep into Hollywood too if y'all want to talk about like Hollywood, but I won't.
Shit, that shit right there, boy. And see, they try to say that's the whole thing, dog. Like I said, that's they try to say you can't do certain shit or this, that, and the third. You could do whatever it is you want to do, dog. Them fucking people, just like they do whatever it is they want to do. You just gotta be, You just gotta know, bro, and you
It's
gotta
a
find
collective.
somebody that's gonna stick with you and do what it is you trying to do too, bro. Cause niggas be
Yeah,
all
yeah,
over the place,
right.
bro.
I think I think it's a collective system that helped them push theirs more forward than ours. If I'm gonna say it
Of
like that.
course, if it's an
Yeah, dog, they
intersection
got a
of
unit, bro. And like I say, dog, you can't do
puberties.
nothing but see
Hold up,
that them people got.
look. Well, hold on, Chuck, because I don't want to confuse what I just said with
All right,
with the LGBT thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, we gotta we have to differentiate uh race from sexuality. You see what I'm saying? Because the oppression of a certain people that come from the Americas is something different than you saying that I want to be this or I feel that I should be this and y'all, don't want to
Gotta
let me
accept
be.
it, right?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
right,
But,
So
but I'm
no,
gonna
no,
say
no,
a
no.
but.
Hold on,
I gotta throw the but in there, but go
wait, but
ahead.
hold on. No, because we was kind of jumping subject. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, no,
And
no,
for the
no.
people that's gonna be listening, I want them to understand that. You see what I'm saying? We're not confusing the two. We're not putting that together. I didn't say that to put that together. I'm trying to explain for everybody that's gonna be listening. Basically. So
Mm,
that's basically what I'm saying. Like I ain't want to confuse that. You dig? So I think with that being said, they have a certain fight that they have, and we have a certain fight that we have, and we can't confuse it or try to blend it in to try to gain some type of whatever from whoever just because it sound right
right,
or it go together or both
right.
is oppressed and all that. Cool. That ain't how it go, bro. You see what I'm saying? And this been going on for a long time. So as far as like I say, as far as with the with the community thing, I think that's basically how I look at it. Because they've been here, like he said. History shows that this form of sexuality has been out here
Yeah, it's been
since
here.
the times before the times, the ancient history.
Mm-hmm.
So people got to
Shit in
understand that.
hieroglyphics. That's how ancient. It's in hieroglyphics.
That's right. Right. That's right. That's right. Exactly. So if anyone you want to speak on that part,
yeah. As far as the ancient history
no
part
anything. I
of it,
mean
like,
anything I just said. You know what I'm saying? Just
like
speak on
really,
with that.
I don't know, man. Like,
As far as separating it, all right. So what do you feel about
the
the
only reason I say it even brought up the black agenda with that is because there are certain things that we have been asking for decades.
and I think
They
that's
ain't
the
been
problem
I'm
asking.
with
glad you
They ain't
brought
been.
that up, Paul. I'm glad you brought that up. Go
yeah.
ahead, Richard,
No,
because I'm
no,
next.
no.
I'm next.
Yeah,
Think
thank
about it. You go back
Go
10
ahead.
years. Just say you go back 10 years. How many peaceful protests have they been having about unarmed black people being killed by
Hundreds.
either cops or what's them people? Neighborhood watch motherfuckers,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or the so-called neighborhood watch motherfuckers. How many times we gonna have peaceful protests asking these motherfuckers to start going back and look at the same law you'll charge us with and apply it to them motherfuckers? Because what they did was murder. You
Right.
killed the unarmed person. Period. You killed the unarmed person. And for police, with all the training you got, you supposed to be able to disarm.
Right.
They don't give y'all them fucking stun guns for nothing. Yeah, I mean, this shit might not work. You might have to tackle a motherfucker, but at least you ain't gotta kill him, right? So the same thing that we have been asking for the last decade, I'm gonna say, has been what? Equality. If you gonna charge us with the same type of shit y'all motherfuckers getting away with, y'all need to be charged with murder too, right? Because an unarmed black person kill a armed black person kill another armed black person, 9 times out of 10, what charge they gonna come down with? Manslaughter. Huh?
You might well just say reduced sentence. It could be any of that under
Right.
that under.
Right.
Any under.
so you can get out and do what? Do the shit again. But they get away scot-free, good to go live their life. Oh, not found not guilty right away.
Oh, my bad. I thought you was talking about them at first.
I was. But I'm saying, look at the like what got put on the back burner behind the LGBT.
Now the police have been getting away with no charges
Right,
now.
they've
A
been
lot
getting
of
away
a
with
lot of
that
these
shit
killings
for
now.
the last umpteen years. But what I'm
Yeah, a
saying
lot of
is,
these
all
killings.
the protests that the black people have been doing is what lately? Asking for equality when it comes to justice, right? But
Man,
they're
nasty.
getting laws passed for their equality to justice.
Right. Ain't that crazy?
Meanwhile,
On the
our
back burner.
shit kick the fucking back burner.
Back, yeah. Yeah, bro.
If you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
apply
what-
that gender equality or equality law that they're talking about, why can't it really be across the board for all people, not just the gender people? They could have what they already got what they want. They been got it.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, see, it's like trying. It's still like trying to blend it. Like when you say like gender.
But no. I'm not trying to blend them. I'm
Like
just
they
pointing out
like they
differences.
aliens and stuff.
Fucking no aliens. Retarded ass shit. Don't get me wrong. I believe there's other life out there, but I don't think the other life out there look nothing like what the fuck they portraying in these so-called videos that they have. Some of their shit might really pull some type of truth because you know it really could.
But you was speaking on something. I ain't mean to throw you off, bro. You was.
Well, you know,
Chop, you had anything you wanted to say on
I just want to say that. All right. I'm glad Paul brought up the we fight shit because black people was crying when Joe Biden got in office. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about they had celebrities all on fucking TV, bitch, in tears when Trump got out of office and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they did all that crying and shit for this man to get in office.
Thank you.
To take the guns. That's the first thing you try to do. Take all the guns. Gave the LGBTGG something. Then gave them some more shit. Now they trying to add them in the equality law, bitch, and we ain't even getting treated equally right now. And this ain't nothing against the alphabet
I
crew.
know, but he didn't talk about none of this. You right. He didn't talk none of this. He didn't talk about none of this.
But I didn't hear Joe Biden. The nigga lied and said he was gonna do something with the student loans. He ain't did shit with the student loans. He caved on the student loans and everything. You caved on everything you was talking about. Damn near. But he in office. Like I said, though, it just is what it is. And that's another thing, Paul. We need to stop fighting for equality because we ain't equal to the motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying?
Asking. All that asking ain't working, huh?
No, man, we not equal to them motherfuckers. They come from us. When you indigenous to a land, you ain't you not an aboriginal. You see what I'm saying? You're indigenous to the land, bro. It's our land. Them bitches, we should have more plus. You know what I'm saying? Not to be fighting last to try to get something. Like, no.
Right.
They still want you to believe you from Africa. Shit.
Passed in our favor, like as if that means something, but then want to classify us when you want to classify us, but then don't want to classify us when it's time to pass these so-called bills.
In that particular sector, look at what they do. They find a representative. And they appoint that representative to do what? Go before Congress and make the plea. This is what we're asking for. Not look. Matter of fact,
Joe Biden put I just told y'all when I first started, Joe Biden put that girl. I mean, whatever the fuck it is, put that transgender man in charge.
Just imagine an entire country of black people not showing up for work for months. Nigga, we'll live off the fat of the land for that shit. Imagine doing it. Show these motherfuckers what a real power lie. If the trickle down effects say the most high on the pyramid just give a little bit and the ones on the bottom that get a little bit, imagine what happened when you stop going to work. to amass what you needed to amass to live for a year or two.
I mean, that's another
Why
thing
you think
too.
these stimulus checks keep coming out, bro? More people is working for themselves. The stimulus and shit coming out because niggas is finding out they don't need them motherfuckers. There's companies and shit that need that money to stay afloat. And if they don't get that fucking money, them businesses is not gonna be able to last. That's the whole purpose. Like, you gotta, I mean, yeah, they giving the niggas that little 600, 1400, 1200, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get that little money, but it's the bigger shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I give them 14, but we about to squeeze this shit to where if you don't, if you did this, then no, fuck that. Why they not talking about giving people children puberty blocking shots and shit?
Right.
That should be some shit that's on national news. That shit should be a big topic, son.
For everything that is worth, you already see what kind of influence that is going to have on the future kids and the future parents.
Right.
That's going to be raising these kids of what's right and what's wrong by leading them in the way of even thinking that's something that can help them out. You know what I'm saying? As far as
but that's
kids.
where parents like us come in at. Because I'm sorry, I don't buy into that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit that's wrong. And I started explaining to my son certain shit we be watching on TV. Hey, dude, look, that shit wrong. Don't ever do that. Because they think, therefore they see, therefore they think, oh wait, that's acceptable. No, the fuck that's not.
Rocket on your ass. Goddamn right.
That's not fucking acceptable at all. No, listen. I even have to tell them. You see me and your mama love each other. Don't let that shit fool you. That's not real. That's not real. Even if you see it in the streets, in your real life, that's not real because that's not what's supposed to be.
Exactly. It's entertainment, man. And I think there's a lot of history behind
why it's continuing on.
Why those certain things are implemented in TV, in media, in radio.
I didn't even think about that one. Like, why did you?
Right, child?
But
yeah,
there's
about it like that.
I'm not just talking about the gay things. I'm talking about these
other things
that's going on too, as far as subliminals.
They talked about
that's just like with the COVID vaccine. They're not telling you that shit got
that just came out. They've been talking about subliminal messaging and
shit in that vaccine to change your fucking DNA to RNA. People don't even know what RNA is. See, people always just try to tell niggas, "Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist" or some shit like that. But bitch, I'm using the same search engine you use. I went on Google and searched up my shit just like you be on Google and search your shit up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was on YouTube just like you was on YouTube. Bitch, it is what it is. Like, don't tell me my information ain't right because you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they don't. Everybody not like that, though. And like y'all, me and Silent already had this conversation. I didn't talk to gay people about the gay shit because I was trying to figure out why motherfuckers see me as a homophobic if you in church every Sunday going to church and God say in the Bible you ain't supposed to do that shit, but you in the pulpit screaming in fucking octave A, nigga, cause change what God said so your agenda could fit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna try to change. I'm not gonna try to change what God said.
And that's a part of it.
Because I feel like that's just like with the whipping of children. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you should whip kids all the time. You know what I'm saying? But if you just let the motherfuckers, you know, if you just let them run.
I like how you put that.
You know,
yeah, you laid it down at the end. I like how you hit that all the time. I like how you it was like
you know what
I gotta have a hole in your ass.
I gotta put some type of boundaries and respect between me and these children. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't, they're gonna be running around this bitch ragged. Now, however, I have to,
Father,
I have to
son,
get
mother,
that
dog.
respect from them. I gotta get it from them. Because if my 12-year-old son chests up to me, I'm supposed to just let him chest up to me?
Yeah. Remember, no
Yeah,
names, no
no,
names.
man. I'm
Just
not
talk,
about to
no names.
motherfucking let nobody chest up to me. I don't give a fuck if that is my damn child. Bitch, I'm gonna tear your ass up. You gonna be mixed. It just is what it is. But you ain't about to sit up there. They say, and God said in the
We
Bible,
gonna
you
be
don't
sad together.
spare a ride, spoil
I'm
a
hurt just
child,
like
nigga.
you.
And we
You
know
gonna
that,
hurt me more than it
dog.
hurt
If
you.
you spare that ride, it's a lot of spoiled motherfuckers. Because they ain't get their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like, that's why I always say, who rules is we living by. But they say in God we trust. But bitch, y'all don't trust in God, because if y'all trust in God, we would
That's right.
be living by the Bible. We're not living by the
But
Bible.
what
And
God
what
they
God
talking
is you
about doing?
talking
That's another
about? Is we talking about
too.
is you worshiping Satan? Is
Like,
you a sabotage Devin nigga? What the fuck is you? What is you? What is you worshiping? Fuck. Cause at the end of the day, if I don't know no God, I ain't seen the shit in Buddhism. I didn't see the shit in the Muslim people. I didn't see the shit in Catholic people. No religion says it's all right for that shit to be all right. Not now one of them. In some countries, like in Jamaica, nigga, you go to jail. I don't know exactly how long, but you go to jail for doing sexual acts. Nigga, locked up. Gay sexual acts.
But they got that, like I said, Chap, man, they got history on that type of shit. I gotta bring it back to that, but I'm telling you, that shit been around in
Yeah.
religion, like you were just about to get on with that.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you
Can
go
we go
back
back to
even
the
further,
Caesar
Buddhism and
bullshit? Yeah.
Egyptian
Can we
and all
bring
that, like
Caesar
you were just
bullshit?
saying,
Yeah.
even the Buddhists and all
Jesus, the man that they call Jesus. Come on, man. The
Halloween and
man
all
they
that.
call Jesus,
Shiva,
the
yeah,
picture that
man.
they all see is
So
Jesus.
this
Caesar bullshit. That nigga was gay. Fuck. It is what it is. The shit, like I say, is not. Nigga don't have no problem with no gay people. There ain't nothing about. I don't give a fuck. I got a
all type of perversion, and that's the crazy part of
I got a best
like
friend
that.
I was
That's
in
called
elementary
perversion.
school with.
Doing
She fucking
it's
she
called
like girls
perversion.
now. The chick I brought to the middle school prime, nigga, she fucking girls now. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I don't have a problem with them people, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cool, but I don't like being force fed anything. You know what I'm saying? Don't force nothing on me. That's just like if you keep turning on TV and it's just buku heterosexual. It could be heterosexual motherfucking
I'm
man,
tired
come
of
on, bro.
seeing
I don't
man
want to see
ass
no
on
sex
TV.
scenes
That's
all the
all.
time. I can't watch
Every
TV without
time y'all about to
censoring the shit.
scene
You know what I'm saying? No, I can't watch nothing. Come on, man. Show a nigga some titties. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Can I see some titties?
What is this? Is this some weird train we have?
Show a nigga the little crease on between our thigh and our hip, bitch. Show a nigga something. Fuck, they ain't showing none of that, nigga. They gonna show you,
No, because remember it used to be about the titty shot and all that. It used to be about that.
Nah,
Remember at one time it was about that. Titty shot.
Catch a little peep just for the right angle.
But now it's just
like
man
whatever's there.
It's man.
Show it all. Oh fuck, man. I didn't want to see that shit back then. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what kind of weird is this? I'm good, though. This shit crazy.
That's it, dog. That's all I'm saying. Don't get mad at me. Fuck, if you gonna be mad at somebody, bitch, just say
blood talk,
what it is. And that's what they not doing. They not saying that shit is a choice. They not saying that shit is a choice. They saying that you born with that shit. That is a fucking lie. I just told you, son. I got a friend, a best friend, dog, from elementary school. The girl just started talking to girls probably like a couple of years ago. Just like the other chick I'm talking about, I went to middle school prime with. She just started talking to girls. She had children. Nigga, she got children and then wind up talking to girls after. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck, it's not like a nigga got a problem with the people, bro. It's just is what it is. Stop trying to tell me that the people born like that. Because you wasn't born like that. Was not born like that, dog. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. You can't tell people that they wrong because they teaching you what's in the Bible. That's how you know it's about to be a war on religion. People ain't gonna be. You already can't say God. Like people don't say God on TV, all that type of shit. Even though whatever God they're talking about, but people don't say. You know, you can't say nothing about God. People ain't getting on there praying and all that type of shit. You know, like just praying. We don't get together and pray.
So is that soliciting? Is that a part of soliciting? Is that a part of soliciting? Soliciting?
I would say it is.
Are you soliciting?
I think
the word?
I think that they believe in this open world so much that they feel like it's basically whatever you say.
As far as the preachers talk about, like the preachers or the preachers soliciting the word.
Oh yeah,
to get what they want, regardless of what they is.
I'm not
like
backing the Baptist church. None of that at all. I'm not backing them because there is shit in the Bible that they don't say just so they can keep the motherfucking people coming in there keep paying them tithes and shit. They don't.
And don't they have some tax shit too, though, right?
For the people that don't know, if
you keep away from a certain
it's a form, it's a form that you fill out. When you fill that form out, you basically saying that you're going to teach a certain agenda. You're not going to teach it. Basically.
That's
Like why?
Yeah.
That's just like if anybody that ever watched the Nat Turner story, like why? That's why they do that.
And that's my search.
If you ever watched the Nat Turner story, that's why they do that. They do that because they do that shit because they want you to look at certain scriptures and not the other ones. If all the slaves was looking at the fucking was talking about the right scriptures, the ones that Nat Turner was reading, if all of them was able to read like that, man, shit.
It's you gotta have
late 80s, early 90s. What blew my mind
talk about
was the preacher who did more talking about finance. Mind you, I'm 43, so remember, late 80s, early 90s. So like 88, 89.
I know you ain't about to talk about my dog, but go ahead.
No,
I'm about to see. Go ahead.
I don't even remember the name of this preacher.
Oh, all right.
If you about to say Creflo.
No, hell no.
I ain't never heard Creflo spit a verse. Bitch, I ain't never heard him spit a Bible verse.
I'm talking about Reverend Knight.
Man, Creflo was one of the first black preachers on TV to keep preaching about fucking money, man. That shit blew my high, bro. And I wasn't a smoker then. A preacher constantly talking about finance instead of God. Damn near every sermon had to do with some type of money. Man, I ain't about to listen to this dude no more, bro.
Now, what if somebody preaching about how you can get money?
Preach about how you get money.
Slow it down just a knock. What if your preacher telling you, hey, sir, you are in my communion. This is how you can get money. Fuck giving me money. This is how you gain money. What you think about that, Chop?
I think that's a perversion.
I'm going to let P360 speak on that.
No, I think that's a perversion. I'm going to speak on that first.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, if you're supposed to be the man that received the higher calling to be a minister, my understanding is what a minister is to teach the people about the right ways to live life and still prosper. Not constant prosper. Okay. Not if you do this for the Lord, 10%, okay. Your tithe is supposed to be what? 10% of your earnings. And then you have the offering at the same time. whatever you have to spare to God.
So you want me to give God
Really?
my 3 for 6 money,
But
my 2 for 6
I
money, and my
need this
cigarette
money
money?
more than God do.
Right. But what I'm
Huh?
right.
But if your speech is
Right.
supposed to be on,
You better even text them motherfuckers.
they don't pay. Preachers don't pay.
But what if?
taxes like that,
But like, all right. But what if your preacher is telling you how to get money? He's not preaching to get money out of you. That's what I'm saying. Your tithes is you doing what he told you to do financially.
So what could he be
whatever.
preaching that
Right.
would make me go do what?
But just what if? That's what I
he
said.
preaching?
That was a what if moment. Like just what if? That's what I'm saying.
What
What would be the difference? Because preach. Look, because why I asked you that? Because that's all preachers been doing, right? Taking from people. But what if you had the reversal of that? Right?
Now, if you had a preacher that was actually preaching
helping you
about,
financially instead of taking from you financially, what if you had a
that's what I'm
preacher?
saying. If
Right,
you
that's
had
what
a
I'm saying.
preacher that was out
You
there
said it, nigga,
saying,
to
but
jack
you
my
know what?
conversation.
No, look. If
Nigga,
you
jack my
got a
whole
preacher out there,
conversation.
now think about this. If you got a
Go ahead.
preacher out there, all the
Right.
preachers out there, I hope you listen. Y'all
Right.
sitting up there asking these people for these donations and
Look,
so on and so forth.
Right. Fuck that. Get on the end. P360, get on the end.
And
That
you
bullshit.
driving a better car than they are, you ain't doing your job. Because some of these preachers will tell you, oh, I'm retired.
Shit,
Ain't
some
no
of them,
way your
yeah,
retirement
hell
like
yeah.
that.
Now, see, one thing
So
you
where
gotta
you getting
realize
this extra
is,
money from? They got preachers out there
listen to me now.
millionaire preachers. Joel, bro, nobody can tell me nothing about no motherfucking Joel Osteen.
Yeah,
You
like
better
you
not
seem
ever
like
mention
you
that
got
shit
something on you.
around me.
You sound like you have something blunt to say about Joel Osteen.
shit,
bro. I still find, no, listen, I don't know what the nigga finances look like. Excuse me for saying that word, but I don't know what the nigga finances really looking like other than this nigga got a mega fucking church. I don't know what type of job you got. You might be
all right,
forced
wait.
to
I'm
speak.
gonna let
I
you
know they
finish
make
this
good
thing.
money, but
What you have to understand
with the nigga smile
is
is creeping. Nigga,
the fucking the churches don't pay rent. No rent. No mortgage. No none of that. They don't pay none of that.
No, they don't pay no taxes. My understanding was they don't pay no taxes on none of the shit they do.
They do not pay for the building. The building is government funded because of the form they signed. And they don't have to pay taxes on it. So now all you got to do is get the money for the light bill, the water, lights, water, shit like that. You won't have internet, ATM machine, that type of shit. But they don't pay for none of that shit, son. None of that shit come out their pocket. They be like, oh, the church raised this amount of money, so now we can move. Bitch, the church could have been moved. But
wait, the pastor's love offering.
This man went all the way, man.
Think about it. You hear that shit a lot in the fucking black church. There's the pastor's love offering. There's always one where they're trying to get either new choir roll or the mother's board need donations for this, and the deacons board need donations for that, and nothing beats that sow a seed shit with me, bro. Hey, my personal experience with the sowing of the seed. If you asking for a person to sow a seed, no matter what they got, if they could sow a seed, God gonna bless them. But your sow a seed request start at $300 for the visiting pastor. You want somebody to sow a seed of $300? Well, fuck, they got enough people in this bitch to donate at least $10 a person and make $300 right quick. But you asking for one person?
Why?
I'll donate $5. That's all I got.
First of all,
because you sowing the seed.
First of all, listen.
That's what sowing the seed is, right?
First of all, sowing
but
the
you
seed,
need to get back to
the seed would be planting the seed.
Right? Wait. That's
That
why I
what we
said
talking about.
that
You
shit.
giving him your
No,
last
no,
ride.
no, no, Paul, no. Shut up. What the
Yeah,
fuck you
that was
talking about?
sounds
You gonna donate 5?
Lord,
Yeah,
nah, that
Paul.
shit
$5
sounds
You
sweet.
can
one.
You
open
heard
up a
that nigga
church,
said,
Paul. You
nigga
can
said I'ma
open up one.
donate.
I will donate
You about to
5.
open that church.
Yeah, hey
To
y'all,
Blunt
hey
Talk.
y'all about to open
Yeah,
that
bruh.
cash app. Y'all donate to
Cause
Blunt Talk.
Paul
Whatever
said
that
just
we give
donate. It's a donate. You ain't giving them nothing. You just
He
donate
said
something.
$5.
I don't want to take y'all money. I just want y'all to
I'm not
donate
trying
to
to
me.
listen. I'm trying to build this shit.
I don't want to
We
take y'all
doing
money.
this
I
shit
just want y'all
straight
to donate to
freestyle,
me.
man.
Wait, say
Donate
that
me
again.
something.
Shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, that's what we said. What if you had a preacher that was doing the opposite? Actually put money in your pocket. Now give me a
Oh,
scenario
I
on that.
gotta understand how is he able to put money in my pocket? Like for real.
You don't know how look. You don't know how
No.
nigga stealing your money. You don't know how why he
Nigga
take.
know how
You don't
get
know
the
why
money,
you donate.
Motherfucker donating, steady donating and donating and donating.
Exactly.
All
You
right,
don't know
so
why
when
you
you stop
doing that.
donating, so when you stop donating,
But
what
Paul,
happens?
what I'm saying is you don't know why you're doing that. So
No, motherfucker.
just give me a scenario on the opposite end of it.
Well, no,
Because I got a
backtrack a little bit.
I got a point of view of it. You want my point of view of it?
Well, no,
Go ahead.
I still want your point of view on it.
I'm trying to help you
I
out.
want your point of view on it, but I wanted to say this. When you look at what they're talking about when they ask for that 10% tithe and offering, that's supposed to be written in the Bible, right? So all these years you a child coming up in the church, you understand that that's what you got to do.
What if it was the opposite way?
No, wait, listen. This is what I'm saying about that. If I know now that all this I did at that time and come to the realization that all this money I've been donating to the church, what am I getting back from the church other than the word of God that's in the Bible already, right? So I kind of like really stopped wanting to go to church because I saw some flaky shit, right?
Come on, man. Don't drag this all the way
If
out.
I had a preacher,
thank you. Come on.
If I had a preacher preaching, telling me how to get money or blessing me with money, I want to know how it do. I want to know. I want to know how this blessing's supposed to go. What do I have to do on this blessing? So when you ask for something, you got to give something in return.
Don't let him come out there.
That's what I'm saying.
But when somebody offering you something to be
About to go finish the podcast.
Does it not come with a condition at some point?
If you're looking at it in a financial situation?
Financial situation.
I already told you to put money in your pocket. I already
if he put money in my pocket,
I already gave you the.
But your
notion of
your statement earlier said, what if they had a preacher preaching to
about
you
putting money in your
about
pocket,
how to
Paul?
get some money?
About putting money. I said putting money in your pocket. Right.
If I had a preacher preaching to me about
rather than asking you
titty
for
offerings, big titty offerings, little titty offerings,
just offer. You see what I'm saying? That's taking money from you, right? Rather you willingly donating or not, that's still taking money out of your pocket. I said, what if you had the opposite of that? Somebody that was actually preaching to you and putting money in your pocket, not just coming out of the blue of magic. I'm saying giving you the advice and the advantage of how you can make money when you go home and you leave the church.
Mm-hmm.
When you come back to the church,
that would be different.
I know. So get
so Paul.
All
right. So let's break down. Let's break down the whole tithing thing. All right, Paul. Tell me, would giving to a homeless person be equivalent to tithing?
According to Leviticus, a tenth of the produce of the land, whether grain or fruit, is the Lord's, is the issue, as I say, and is holy. Okay? And Proverbs 3:9 says, honor the Lord with your wealth.
All right. With your wealth.
With the first fruits of all your crops.
Right.
So that means you gotta financially be straight. You got to be good with something, some type of wealth, regardless as if that's
Mm-hmm.
farming or is that money or is that whatever it is. That's your currency. That's your fucking.
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh, hold on, wait.
That
Let me finish.
10%,
Wait, let me finish. Hold on, wait.
regardless
Wait.
of
Honor the
whatever you
Lord with your
earn.
wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. The gardening metaphors may have been thrown you off, but these verses essentially saying that
Listen,
you
Paul,
have.
shut the gap in your mouth.
No, it's not. It's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not about. It's not about money, bro. If you really listen to it, it's been perverted
Exactly.
to think that you're supposed to think about money because they
Because
want you
we
to.
ain't use currency, right,
Right.
Paul?
Carry on.
But that's not what they're telling you. They're telling you gain your own prosperity, you gain your own royalty. You take advantage of what you are owed because of your work. That's your wealth. And you give me the cut off the top,
All
nigga.
right, now
Because
think
I'm your
about it like
manager.
this,
Put
now,
it like that.
Paul. If you had
All right.
land, like he said in the scripture, if you had land and you was giving them land or giving them
Real
crops
time.
and stuff, how would you give it to them? Would you put it in an envelope and give it to somebody so they could use it later, or do you burn it right then and there and say your little prayer and boom, it's going to him? Because to be real,
That's a good question.
if
That's
you
a good
if you giving
observation.
the money out,
No,
if you
that's a
giving
good
the money out
observation.
to them, right?
Well, no,
And
you
just
know
think
what?
about
Good metaphor.
a blunt offering, right? Because they see from what they saying, the blunt offering shit was done in the Tanakh days. You know what I'm saying? Like the early days of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They say that shit done, but
Well, hold up.
what?
Now, I just thought about something. There is a section in the Bible where God told him, I don't want your burnt
Right.
offerings. I
So
don't
why
want
you
your
giving
praise. I
them
just want
your
your
money?
praise.
Like what you giving him
Send
your
my
money for?
They've been offering since.
no, no, listen. The
Oh, they've
section
been
in the
burnt
All
Bible
offerings
where
since
right,
God
day
all
and
right.
said he
So if
didn't
he
want
said
burnt
that,
offerings and the burning of the
no, that's not how
incense.
it went.
Listen to
No,
me.
We just
no, that's not how it
no.
went.
No, let him finish.
No,
No, let him
not
finish.
talk,
Let him finish.
not
What
talk.
I'm gonna say
That's not how it
is,
went. And here's the story.
if
Put it
you
like that.
write, if you write, Paul.
Oh, they both get burnt off. He burnt the
Huh?
meat and the vegetables,
Yeah,
and he
yeah, that's
burnt
what it
meat from the
was.
goat.
But if
That's
Paul,
what it
what you
was.
said, Paul, because I lost what the fuck I was saying.
They both burnt offerings.
I lost what I
That's
was
what it was
saying.
about. It was about giving burnt offerings back then
I lost what I
because
was
you had
saying
your pagan gods. That's what I'm
because
trying to
Paul
tell
was
you.
saying something, but I forgot.
No, because it was basically he was saying basically with the burnt offerings. He gave a burnt
Okay,
offering and
okay,
one didn't. He
okay.
was about to go off a point that wasn't
That's
true.
why it didn't make sense. I was like,
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
mm-hmm,
Cain and Abel both gave burnt
right.
offerings. One was
What the
accepted, one
tabernacles
wasn't.
that they used to
And he felt played.
right. So what a
God, I
church
think that was the
tabernacle at?
test for Cain, really, I think.
Huh, Paul?
Because God knew Cain heart. See, I think that was a test.
What
I think God knew Cain heart.
But
And
in
go ahead.
but in Judaism, it's
Go ahead.
taking these burnt
Stop,
offerings by
please, please.
fire, and
Paul,
you
listen to
are
me,
Right
to
there.
listen to me,
present
We
to the
just
stop,
Lord
stop.
as
you
a
just said it,
living
Paul.
Judaism,
sacrifice
Listen.
every
I'm
day.
tired of
Hold
people
on. You just said it.
lingering. I'm,
These are plural.
I'm
You know this.
tired.
Why you playing with
I'm
me?
tired
You
of
just
people
corrected me
lingering
about is,
Judaism,
and you don't know these
damn,
now.
in the
Oh,
religion,
my nigga,
bruh.
you up.
I'm reading what it says.
My nigga. Come on.
You
Let's
can't
be real,
linger,
right?
bro. You
One, right?
can't
When you say
say Judaism in the same breath as that
exactly.
shit,
That's what
bro.
I'm trying to tell you. Come on, man. It's not, we gonna do this. We gonna do it right, dog. You can stop at these. Once you say these, Paul, that's
Hmm.
plural, nigga. In any sentence. Amen. Come on, man. I just told you. One burnt animal, one burnt
One didn't give his
wheat
best,
and
and one gave,
and veggies
and
at
one
a
did.
time, bro. But he gave one
One was thinking
and didn't
like,
give to the other. He
"Fuck,
felt
I ain't
played
about to
by.
just burn my breath."
and that's what I'm trying to tell. I think he sets his on and not to just throw me off with it, but yeah, I think that's another thing about what we talking about too with that. Like I think it's a lot of misconceptions about what the Bible actually says. It's right here. Look, you can they're gonna give you the verse and you can look it up for yourself. Look, I got my Bible right there, clear. I keep it on deck like my pistol.
Yeah, Paul, you're gonna learn it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that
Burnt
you thought
offerings.
that's not legit, bro. Especially when it come down to that religion. My uncle a minister, son. So I know my uncle a minister. My dad a Jehovah's Witness. So yeah, and my grandparents is Catholic, nigga.
Yeah, and man,
well, my papa,
definitely
he was Catholic,
that, bro. You know, cause
shit, it is what it is. Like I didn't went through all of them, but you ain't about to sit up there.
Man, as y'all can see, people see how we get down. People, I'm telling you, people, hey, people out there, y'all come check us out, man. I'm telling you, man, y'all tune in, man. We gonna be here talking all this type of stuff, doing all this type of research right here on the spot, man.
Tune in and be ready to.
That's all you gotta do.
Leave your emotions at the door. That's all you gotta do.
It's blood talk.
Leave your emotions at the door. We can talk about anything. Yeah.
All caps, no space. Blood talk. All caps, no space, man.
Damn, what the fuck happened to Paul? Paul ain't got
all the
quiet.
way in the Bible. See, I told y'all. Did you listen to the trailer? Did you listen to the trailer? And, man, we talked about all this. I told y'all we probably gonna dip into anthropology and all that. Chop, I told them, Chop. They wasn't listening to me, Chop. I told them.
See, nigga, like I say, like if we wouldn't
talk about all type of shit,
if we don't talk about everything, nigga gonna think we just pin.
Man, LeBron might have dreads.
He gonna be in the play for every team in the league by then.
I'm trying to tell you, right?
That bitch that bitch gonna have a jersey. Man.
They gonna have a shag rug sitting on top of that shit, man.
Oh, I see that. Keep coming around here late like that, boy. Nigga.
Paul looking at verses, P360. You got something you want spit, or you were just looking up some stuff, bro?
I just was looking up some stuff.
Okay, because we could. I mean, man, hey, bro. I mean, I want to jump on something and want to just get y'all point of view on it, and just take up the last couple of minutes. We're gonna be shutting this down.
Yeah, if whoever sat through the whole, this is the first
showing
episode.
us love, man. The first shit.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate y'all. Whoever gonna sit up here and watch it, keep watching, keep looking. Yeah, Mr. Go.
Hey, man.
Oh, we got the line up page.
Yeah, it's gonna get better, y'all. It's gonna get better. We gonna get, we gonna.
Yeah, the mind up page coming with the
there you go,
with the videos. The more views we get through the anchor shit, the sooner we'll be able to show y'all what the fuck we look like. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, cause I know inquiring minds want to know.
Right. Content. And get get real into it and real in depth, and really try to figure everything out, because we really just looking for that support and really just honestly trying to bring the information out in the news and just keeping up with everything and making sure people keeping up with everything, on a different perspective than what you originally get.
Having conversations with no emotion based on logic.
Leave that at home. Yeah, leave your emotions by the door.
Yeah, leave them bitches in there. Wherever you leave them. Just don't bring them bitches on here, because eventually we're going to get to this point where, we can bring people in to talk and shit. We're going to have guests and shit or whatever. So we're going to have to coordinate that through the social medias and what you call it before we put it on YouTube. Well, unless we just could go live on YouTube and just pop that chat box open and let people put whatever they're gonna put in the chat. Like Cav Gibbs, do you know a nigga fuck with Cav Gibbs?
Right.
Nigga gotta shout out Cav Gibbs too,
just come all the way through.
But he one of the reasons why nigga wanted to start the shit. But gotta shout that man out, dog. That man really
That's what's up,
do
That's what's happening,
his podcast. He don't give a fuck about what you talk about, which I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about either. It's just, I respect other people's opinion, but when it's out of logic and full of emotions, I could give a fuck about what you're talking about. Because the emotions, but like you said, like Eddie Griffin said, I guess emotions would make 1 + 1 = 3. Because emotions would be the extra space in between.
Hey, bro.
Like they say. So, but nah, we ain't on here talking about emotions. Emotions ain't get nobody no motherfucking